welcome back to another game, and before we do anything, we're just going to observe this sheep here on top of the wolf, because I love it when that happens. It just looks weird, and it amuses me slightly. So, there we go, let's speed it up, because we're in the Dark Age. So, hasn't been many videos from me recently, like in the last, I think it would be like 5 days, because I have been doing a lot. I only got back last night, and I think it'd be at least afternoon by now. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the clock. So, I figured, I haven't given you a video in a while, so let's do it. So, in the blue, we have the CKF NewFriend, who I can't remember the alias at this exact moment. And in the red, we've got IamOK, who is also CKF. For those who don't know, CKF, the new Chinese Kung Fu clan who have popped up. I don't know if you'd call them new anymore, but anyway, that's around what we can say. So, on this map, what have we got? Both players have started off with a transport ship, and they've got this little island here in the middle of this big pool of water. So, the first thing to really say is, I love maps like this because they show you just how important things like water control are. If you can get something like that with, like, no fight, it's pretty much GG. So, I thought that's an interesting one, and there goes my phone, but I don't want to answer it. So, what's really to say at this point? We've got both players going up. They're in Dark Age, of course, still, and both playing as Huns, I believe. Yes, they are, because I haven't seen any houses yet. So, on these small islands they have, they've each got 2 gold patches, 2 little bits of stone. They had some sheep to go off with. There's a wolf on this one here, so he's lucky his villager didn't get attacked. Nope, they got a wolf each. Oh, that's a hunting wolf. There we go. So, on this map, they got a hunting wolf scout, which is interesting because they can't go in transport ships. I like the fact it's actually looks like he shipped his turkeys over there. Can't be sure though, so I haven't really been paying too much attention to what's been going on apart from these islands. So the dock is up for both players now. We do have a new friend moving over here, putting his lumber camp up. He's spotted a boar, he's got some turkeys, he should be pretty happy with that. Over here as well, IamOK, doing pretty okay with his job. He's got his lumber camp up in between here, going to have a great walk time between that. Hopefully he doesn't get too much bumping. He's got quite a few turkeys in there and a boar as well, so he's actually going to look quite good in this match. And it looks like we've got shorefish as well for both players, because of course we do know it's the fastest gathering of food. I think I even said the times at one point in all my videos. It might have been, I think it was like analysis number 2 or something. So if you ever want to see like all the gathering times and how things like that actually work out, you can watch that, because I believe I do state them all, because I've got a nice big spreadsheet of them all that I printed out for that. And of course it is all independent research. So the farming one though, I don't think that was exactly right, because it had a massive amount of variance on it. I was like, it might have even been like 1 point something, so it was pretty ridiculous there. So naturally, trying to get that food count up, of course, because he really wants to keep that villagers coming out and out and out. And of course, once you get there, feudal age straight up. Earlier feudal you get in a map like this can be really good, of course, if you can sustain that galley production, because you really need to be pumping out galleys pretty much from the minute you hit feudal, or you risk losing the water, which is a really important piece of this map. And I think we've seen this map before, so not the biggest deal in the world. Looks like we are getting some scouting here with this one, and another dock finally going up there. We've got IamOK actually going up to 3 though, and a new friend only just starting to go up. We've actually got hunting wolf there, looks like actually attacks the transport. Nice job. Anyway, it looks like we could have seen this area scouted. Let's actually have a look at the scouting. No, he hasn't seen this area in particular, but NewFriend actually doing quite well and getting a lot of coverage on this map. If we swap over to IamOK, he's got it quite a bit less actually. He knows the basic layout. He's starting to wall off, which is good. But I think most of the combat here is going to be done in the water, and that fish actually looked massive for a second. Wall off going down for a NewFriend as well. So let's see, IamOK galleys. You're only just going up. You could lose quite a few fishing ships here. You are on a few extra docks, but still, these fishing ships here could potentially kill off a lot of fishing ships. And losing how many? 2? That's gonna hurt. We do have the stone wall going up over here for a NewFriend, because he doesn't want to get attacked right now. He's devoting all his resources into galleys, and of course, if you get attacked on land while you're doing that, you can be in a lot of trouble. Losing even more fishing ships right now. I've got these ones over here as well, looking to head them off. This could be potentially really bad. And it looks like he just missed that there. And that town center, of course, going to do quite a bit of damage to these ships, because as we know, galleys don't exactly stand up to castle and town center fire. Smith has gone up on the mainland here. Probably a decent idea, considering you may as well use these villagers. And in a minute, actually, these villagers won't be able to do a lot, because once these resources are gone, they're going to have to be shipped over. And if they're stuck on here, they're definitely going to be killed off by galleys, so we can see we've got IamOK over here trying to even the score by killing off all his opponent's fishing ships. But he's losing quite a few galleys in this actually, and is he continuing the production? Yeah, he's keeping the production going, so it's not the worst in the world. It's actually down to 1 gold patch though. Are you on gold over here? Nope, lots of wood. Have you got a nice gold patch in here? No, you don't. So both players are actually quite out on gold. They're going to have to go outside the nice confines of their little walled off area to get this gold once this is done. Saying that, looks like we're going to see a bit of bumping here for IamOK on this one as well. Might be worth putting some onto stone. It looks like we do see NewFriend though starting to take the lead on the water, because he's got a lot of galleys out actually, which is really going to help him because, of course, like I said, if you can shut down this town center over here, it will force your opponent to make another one on the other side of land, which can really hurt your wood count actually, and as well as stone, because you want to put another few up as soon as you get to Castle Age, and if you really deny that, it might not be the best thing. And it looks like he's just killing off 1 villager there actually. That could have really been bad if he lost that transport ship. Looks like he did lose it, so we will be forced to make another one to get these villagers out of here if he wants to. And again, the galley dancing continues. Fighting off around here. This fishing ship here looks like it might just get it, like it does. And these docks actually starting to come under a bit of pressure. We might be about to see IamOK just completely forget the water. Is he still going? He's still creating galleys, so it's not too bad. Actually, he might have stopped now. Yeah, no more galleys for him now. He's going to be transitioning over by the looks of it, which means he's probably going to lose this. And because of that, it means he's probably going to lose this town center, this smith, and he'll probably lose this stone as well. Could it even be worth getting onto that for NewFriend later in the game if he really needs this snow? Did lose 2 extra villages there and make that 3 to these galleys, so you can see that IamOK is definitely getting his resources worth here, and could have taken that one out there. No, that one just getting out of there on 5 hit points. And of course this galley here taken down without any doubt. A few over here looks like they're moving in to try and get some harassment, though I don't know if they're going to have enough range to actually hit these villagers. Looks like he did notice it though, and he's actually sent them over to somewhere else, which is a good plan. And of course, right now, we are going to see IamOK will have to move his lumber camp, and he's doing that now because these galleys here would just be able to completely destroy the amount of wood he has there. And he's not going to be able to get these villagers over. Actually, yes, he's building a transport ship right now, so these villagers won't be stranded forever. But because of that, he's going to lose this town center. If he doesn't garrison it, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And yes, he's garrisoning that town center, but it's quite low on health already. Could actually see this town center get killed off. Transport ship is out right now. And transport ship losing another 1 villager there. Quick garrison there, saving the second. But all these villagers here potentially actually could be killed off. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ended really badly. Losing that town center and an extra 4 villages on that, 5 if you include the one that was repairing. So it's starting to look really bad for IamOK actually. He's completely lost the water here, and that transport ship, of course, not having the upgrade to get more than 5 villages on it, so he could potentially lose these ones as well. This is going to give NewFriend such an advantage right now. He's still mining the stone here. He's got this gold, and of course this means you might even be able to put up an early castle if you actually have a look at his resource count. 774 stone already, getting ready to go up to the castle age by the looks of it, and he could drop a castle pretty much immediately if he wants to. Looks like he's even going to try and buy some food to get himself up even quicker here with the market going up. Could potentially sell that stone as well that he's already got. What do we see from him? Is he going to... Yes, buying food there with that gold, not selling any of that stone, and he's going to be up any second now. And of course, because of that, he's going to have nice early uptime, and if we compare that to IamOK, he might actually... Yes, he is going up, because he stopped galley production a lot earlier, letting him focus in on a lot more of these things. Plus, he's put the market up as well, because he wants to get up, because both players have realized they don't have any gold in their area. Now, the question is with this is, have they seen that there's a good amount of gold around on the map? Because if we take it off, we can see that there's actually a lot of really healthy gold veins around. But for IamOK right now, he's only seen this one. And that's not good. For NewFriend, he knows that this one exists, he knows that this one exists. I don't think he knows that the one over here exists, if my memory's right, and I just click view lock there instead of what I wanted. Yes, he doesn't know about these golds, so this could actually hurt him in the late game if he doesn't keep his scouting up, because I think there was a game a while ago where one player didn't know there was any gold and the other knew there was just tons of it. So one of them was forced to create all trash, and the other one was just building knights, just constantly, and cavalry archers the entire game until he won. So it really shows how important it is to get that map exploration up. Over here, looks like he's finally going to lose that last dock. Yes, he is. Hunting Wolf's still alive, though. There you go. And this turkey over here looks like it's seen where his base is. I think IamOK... Well, IamOK definitely knows where NewFriend is. NewFriend, do you know where he is? He knows he's in this area somewhere. And I guess he's seen all these cut down. Actually, has he seen them yet? I don't think it could just be the fact that I've seen them from Fog of War. Like you get the building stamps in the ground. And here we go. It looks like they will be killed off here. Yes, getting it done there. And losing these galleys finally. So the game right now, we do have more docks actually coming up for IamOK. He might actually be trying to retake the water here. This could be an interesting push. And IamOK actually going up to Castle Age now. And we should swap over so we can see what his docks are actually doing. War Galley is being done, so it looks like he's going back for the water again, which is going to be a really important part. Like I've said, you're going to be able to snipe from the shores, and I don't think Huns get cannon galleons off the top of my head, but we'll find out later, I guess, if that's right. I really should have checked before I started this. But hey, I didn't know it was going to go this far into the water. More galleys being created, and we are going to see NewFriend go up as well. He has got a lot of galleys around on the field right now. He's going to be able to absolutely crush anything IamOK comes up with, unless he gets an extreme amount of galleys before he actually realizes. And nope, there we go, that villager there is going to see this, and this is not good for IamOK right now. We should see all the ships, yes, coming into this direction, and that's going to cut him off here. He's not going to be able to do anything with these ships right now. They are pretty much going to be a waste of resources because they're not going to be able to really take anything down. So that could really hurt, and farms of course are running out over here. He has more than enough wood to sustain them, and he could nearly go up to Imperial actually if he really wanted to. So that's an interesting one. Drop down a new town center, come up with then get into Imperial. Feel happy and just completely destroy your opponent. Might be the tactic we see. IamOK though, looking like he's going to be nowhere near it. He has got another town center up here on this gold because he knows he's going to lose this one eventually. The wall off here will help give him some time. He might be able to retreat those villagers, but nothing too big. I don't know what this villager over here is doing. It might just be scouting at this point. Back here, and again, just completely massacring all these ships. Of course, his blacksmith's still not dead, so IamOK definitely getting his money's worth out of that. And are you going for anything right now? What do we see? The barracks is going up, so it looks like he's starting to transition into a land-based play here. And we've got nothing from NewFriend, so NewFriend could be in a little bit of trouble if there's some cavalry archers come out and pick off a bunch of villagers. But I don't think we're going to see anything too big a deal. Now the town center going up here. Of course, could garrison that immediately and nearly kill that villager, but it looks like this villager might actually get around here. And he might be able to ford him and attack him from behind if IamOK is not careful. I don't think he even spotted that villager going past. So this could be potentially very, very bad for him right now. I actually wish I knew NewFriend's alias. If I find out who it is, I'll put it in the video description. There's been a few at the moment I don't know who are. I think 828 was up there with one, I don't know. Yep, and there's a stable going down there. It looks like we are going to see NewFriend going in with some cavalry, and not cavalry archers, of course, just cavalry, meaning light cavalry, of course, could be an option, knights as well. Light cavalry, of course, because he did have that amazing amount of food. And he's actually going up to Imperial right now, so he's going to be able to even go for Hussars if he really wants to. Bloodline's being done, of course, because you really need that extra 20 HP. It helps so much. And here we go as well. Got a Siege's Workshop on the frontier, defended by these war galleys. So it could really trick him, actually. And he could dedicate all of his military forces to this section here, when he's just going to get completely owned from all these cavalry that are just going to run in the back and slaughter all his villagers. Rape and pillage, by the looks of it, seems to be the game here. And what are we seeing here? The gold vein on that one. It looks like he's on this one as well. Got a lot of town centers actually up. He has 4 up at the moment, unless there's another one over here. No, 4 town centers up is a lot to have. Most of them are normal. Looks like he actually deleted his town center over here, which is interesting. But you know, if you don't need it, you need the space for farms, why not? And we're pretty much just waiting for him to hit Imperial now and just start stocking up. Looks like he's not going to be able to finish these archery ranges. And I like the way he's going for archery ranges at the front as well. It's starting to make it look like he doesn't know if there's actually going to be too much harass here, which is really good, because again, he's blocking off this way here, so IamOK is not going to know there's anything coming from this section here. But once this Imperial Age hits, we might actually just see a resign straight away, because he knows he's not going to be able to keep up, especially if he goes up to Paladins. IamOK, there we go. It looks like he does have the resources to go up, so he could go up now and try and keep up. But again, he doesn't have really enough to hold this off, I don't think. And that's a lot of knights there. And it looks like he's actually noticed this now. And no, he's not going to be able to defend from here. More stables, is that what we're going to get? And of course, you have to make them in nice little lines. And IamOK realizing at this point, there's a base over here that's just taking him out with knights. He's got all his upgrades on there except the attack one. He's gone up to Imperial. All this area over here is going to be pushed from. You're not going to be able to do too much because he's lost all this. And again, all this is just completely vulnerable. So, definitely a good time to resign out. But it shows just how important that the water control really is. And did I see something really weird? Stone by, food by, nothing too ridiculous. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting game to show. So, I haven't gone away or anything like that. I just had a lot to do. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully there'll be another one tomorrow as well. I'll see you in the next video.